What if I told you the World Cup 2026 is not just a tournament anymore? Something has quietly changed behind closed doors, and most fans haven't even noticed it yet. 3 hidden changes. No official warning, no big announcement, but insiders are saying this could completely change football forever. And the worst part? One of these changes might already be affecting your favorite team right now. So before you think this is just another World Cup hype video, wait till you see change number 3, because that one, nobody is ready for. Let's begin. World Cup 2026 is already known for one big thing: 48 teams. More matches, more countries, more football. On the surface, it looks like football is getting bigger, better, more global. But here's what nobody is talking about. Behind this expansion, FIFA has quietly created something unusual. A new structure that changes how teams qualify, how groups are formed, and even how knockout pressure works. More teams sounds exciting, right? But analysts are warning. More teams equals weaker early-stage matches and unpredictable group chaos. Some big football nations might face easier paths, while smaller teams suddenly get a massive advantage. And this is where things start getting strange, because traditionally World Cups are about fairness under pressure. But in 2026, the balance is shifting. One former analyst even said, "This is no longer just a World Cup. It's becoming a football festival experiment." And experiments don't always go as planned. But this is just the beginning, because the second change is even more controversial. For decades, football fans understood one thing: group stage knockouts final. Simple, predictable, brutal. But in 2026, something subtle but powerful has changed. The group dynamics are different. Teams now face a format where one mistake might not immediately eliminate them. Sounds fair? Not really, because this creates something unexpected. Fire more tactical games. Fire less risk-taking early on. Fire and longer safe play strategies. Coaches are already adapting. Instead of attacking football, many teams are now preparing for survival football. And that changes everything, because World Cup magic usually comes from chaos. Underdogs defeating giants. Last-minute comebacks. Unexpected eliminations. But if teams start playing safe, will we still get those legendary moments? Even more shocking, some insiders suggest that teams are analyzing opponents earlier than ever before using advanced data systems tied to the expanded format. So instead of unpredictability, we might be heading toward overcalculated football. And fans are already asking one question: is football becoming too controlled? But wait, because the third change is where things get really dark. USA, Canada, Mexico, 3 countries, 1 tournament. Sounds exciting, like the biggest World Cup ever. But there's a hidden issue nobody is focusing on: travel chaos. Teams will have to move across massive distances, multiple time zones, different climates, and different stadium conditions. And that creates something brutal. Warning: player fatigue. Warning: recovery imbalance. Warning: uneven match conditions. Imagine this. A team plays a high-intensity match in Texas, then flies thousands of kilometers for the next game, while their opponent had more rest and less travel. That is not just inconvenience. That is competitive imbalance. Some football experts are already warning. This World Cup may test endurance more than skill. And here's the scary part: small differences in travel and recovery can decide knockout matches. So the question becomes, is the best team going to win, or the least exhausted team? But there's still one final change, and this one could redefine football history. Now this is where things get controversial. There are strong discussions around introducing or testing new rule concepts in modern football tournaments. Not officially confirmed for all matches, but heavily discussed behind the scenes. Things like more in-game technology decisions, faster VAR interventions, possible experimental referee support systems, and tighter control on time wasting. Sounds good on paper, But fans are divided, because football is not just rules. It's emotion, chaos, human error, drama. If you remove too much of that, what remains? Some analysts believe 2026 could become a testing ground for the future of football, a bridge between traditional football and fully tech-driven football. And here's the most important question. Are we watching the last classic World Cup era, or the beginning of something completely new? Because once football changes at this level, there is no going back. So now you know, 3 hidden changes. Expansion that changes competition balance. Format shifts that change gameplay mentality. Global venues that affect performance. And a possible rule evolution shaping football's future. But the real question is, will World Cup 2026 be remembered as the greatest tournament ever, or the moment football quietly changed forever? Let me know in the comments. Do you think these changes are good for football, or dangerous?